Welcome once again, intrepid travellers from distant lands. Sit back and relax as we peer into the realms of the mighty wizard, Xendisabu. When we left our famished builder last, Xendisabu was home for a mid-afternoon snack, unaware that the ground beneath the sprawling gardens had begun to shake. Luckily, Xendisabu's familiar Bastivar was curled into a ball and peacefully napping in the form of a fox beneath the shade of a pavilion. Perhaps you noticed him in another form on one of your past visits. He may have been the frog sunning itself on a lily pad.
Hello, I'm Bastivar.
Or the sheep snacking on tulips.
Tasty.
Or the pig rooting through the azure bluets.
Fragrant.
And perhaps... No, he was never poultry. But as I was saying, Bastivar was in the gardens when the rumbling began.
Hi again. Huh? That can't be good.
Though the sounds of falling debris reverberated throughout the gardens, Bastivar could find nothing amiss until he realized the sounds were echoing through the Waterworks access tunnels. And so, it was with a guarded approach he ventured deep beneath the gardens to investigate. As Bastivar peered over the balcony railing, he was shocked to see a deep chasm open up and swallow the soil throughout the cavern.
Hey, gods! Zen needs to do something about this.
Bastivar didn't waste a moment in travelling home to warn Xendisabu. And though our wizard was hesitant to leave his mid-afternoon snack half-eaten, he returned swiftly to address the collapse.
The foundations are sound, but the space between them is not. I'll use a bit more magic to shore it all up and hold things together.
With Xendisabu's magic, the tremors soon ceased, and the ground throughout the cavern stabilized. Before long, a pleasant, spongy cerulean turf spread across the terrain, its growth accelerated by the ambient magic and a gentle nudge from our fearless wizard.
You know what, Bastivar? I couldn't have planned this any better. With so much magic infused into the ground, this area is now perfect for growing a few of the more exotic species of flora that I've been hoping to try. What a delightful discovery. I'll add a focus crystal in each corner to ensure the plants have the nutrients they need in a constant supply.
With the central cavern well underway, Xendisabu next focused on the 4 dimly lit chambers above. A whimsical garden of oversized mushrooms sprang up in each area like enchanted sentinels amidst a tapestry of ferns and shrubbery.
Well, that should settle the inside for now. I suppose we ought to finish up outside. Come along, Bastivar. I'll need you to cheer me on between your naps. The western lands are filled with many villages and towns. I'll build a bridge across the river and nothing more. It will serve as a reminder that the remaining journey from here to there will be brief. Let's add formal gardens to the north side, as they will steer our friend Per toward the Imperial City.
Ooh, yes, the Imperial City is a magnificent place. I hope Per will bring me a treat on his return trips.
The thought of imminent treats was so exciting for Bastivar that he transformed into a brown speckled cow and began to climb the nearby hills to watch for Per's return.
Bastivar, there's no need to wait for Per now. He isn't coming from the north on his next visit.
Well then, I guess I'll have to find some treats on my own now that I'm thinking about them.
To the east, let's plant an enchanted orchard of perpetually blossoming cherry trees to welcome Per back from his journey and glow in the rising sun's rays.
Cherry blossoms drifted to the ground like snowflakes. Xendisabu took only a moment to appreciate the magic of his creation before moving on to his next endeavour.
Southern side of the gardens, let's build a maze to remind travellers that the journey through the pillager lands can be dangerous and will require bravery and dedication to surpass.
Too excited to dally on a long journey, Per returned later that day to check on the wizard's progress. His mouth hung agape with shock as he led his llamas down the new stone boulevard. It was several minutes before he could speak again, and in utter astonishment, he could only say,
I don't know what to say. This is beyond anything I could have imagined.
Thank you, traveller, for accompanying us on this journey. It is our sincere hope that you enjoyed your time here enough to watch once more, when next our realms align. If so, please like, subscribe, and choose to be notified on your magical devices when our story continues.